The justices, liberal and conservative, seemed united on one point. Colorado should not have extraordinary influence over a national election. They cast serious doubts over whether the constitutional provision at the center of the case, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, does what challengers say it does, give states the power to kick the leading Republican candidate off the ballot.
I think that the question that you have to confront is why a single state should decide who gets to be president of the United States.
Over the course of 2 hours, justices on the left and right raised questions that suggested deep skepticism with the Colorado Supreme Court's interpretation of Section 3, which says an officeholder of the United States who engages in an insurrection after taking an oath to uphold the Constitution can't hold office again.
They were listing people that were barred, and president is not there. And so if there's an ambiguity, why would we construe it against democracy?
Justice Jackson and Chief Justice Roberts said history suggests the framers intentionally omitted president from Section 3, which they say was intended to limit the power of southern states to re-elect Confederates, not give them more power in a presidential election. Roberts worried if petitioners prevailed, other states would follow, which he said could be a recipe for chaos, with different interpretations of Section 3 and different definitions of insurrection, which is why justices said only Congress could enforce Section 3. Trump attorney, former Secretary of State Scott Gessler agreed, saying voters deserve certainty.
And they know that if the Colorado decision stands, it's going to be free for all, not just, claims against President Trump, but all kinds of claims.
But Norma Anderson, the lead petitioner in the case, said potential consequences are not a reason to overturn the state Supreme Court.
The impact should not be important because they ruled to get rid of abortion and they didn't worry about the impact. So that's, to me, should not be how you vote, yes or no. What is important is the Constitution and the act of insurrection and defending democracy, and that's what their duty is.
Several of the justices raised questions about whether the challenge was premature, noting that Section 3 bars an insurrectionist from holding office, not running for office. But attorneys for both sides urged the court not to issue a ruling based on a technicality, but to answer the question of eligibility for Colorado and all states. They expect that ruling before March 5th, Super Tuesday, when Colorado and 14 other states hold their primaries. In Washington, D.C., Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.